standing by, Ava Max, into our Zoom, and she's connecting to audio. And here she is. Ava Max, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Congratulations on the debut. Anytime I get to talk about a debut album, I get excited about it because it's just such a remarkable thing to have happen that you'll never have happen again, right? You can't ever have a debut album again.
Exactly. And a pandemic, right?
That too. That too. So Heaven and Hell is out now, and also we'll talk about your Christmas music. But just to give a little context, Ava, to your story. So you came to LA when you were really, I mean, you're young now, but when you were really young, right? 14 years old?
Yeah, when I was 14.
And what inspired that move?
Well, I had been singing for a few years before that at like local singing competitions, and my mom sang back in Albania for fun. She loved singing opera, and so she kind of saw something in me, and she moved with me to California. My mom is a daredevil. She will do anything.
She's cool. She's fun.
That's cool.
And was it intimidating when you come out to LA? We were talking earlier. I remember when I moved here to Los Angeles, I was 19 and scared because I didn't.
Yeah, because I had moved when I was 14 with my parents, and then I went back east to South Carolina actually for a couple of years. And then at 17, I came out alone with my brother, and it was scary. I had no friends. I was a bit depressed, anxious, like all the emotions running through. Like, what am I doing here? I know no one. And so my brother was managing me at the time. It was so strange, and so glad I don't work with him anymore. But love you, Denny. But I think definitely. Definitely, we made it work somehow. I don't know.
You did. And when I talk about your album and the songs on your album, Tanya, who you can see here, she, Tanya, what is the sound that comes out when I talk about her music?
Oh, it's so good.
There's
I just can't.
I love you, Tanya.
She says,
I love you more.
I just can't. What was it like, working through this pandemic for you, Ava?
It's been challenging. It's been kind of like, testing my patience, which I don't have much of, but I think it's great to know that we can work remotely as much as we can. Thank God for FaceTime, Zooms, and everything that we can talk to our fans virtually.
And let me play a little bit of Christmas music, which is an original from Ava Max. Seems like very timely lyrics, Ava. Very, very timely, these lyrics.
Definitely. It won't be Christmas without our family and friends, people we want to just hug and kiss. And what's that? We don't know what that is anymore.
Well, when did you write that?
About a couple months ago. We didn't even think we were going to make the deadline this year, but it happened.
And you're writing it then in heat, like the heat of summer?
In August, yeah.
Yeah, the dead heat of the middle of summer.
Exactly.
What is Christmas normally like? What are the holidays normally like for you and your fam?
A lot of baklava, a lot of spanakopita. We have a thing called baklava belly. It doesn't go away till February, mid-February.
Wait, I get that, and I don't even eat baklava every Christmas. I get the same.
Just the holiday belly.
Yeah, I get fondue belly. That's what I get.
We work out a lot, and then Christmas, you get this like baklava belly, and the rolls, they just don't go away until mid-February.
It's so good. So, Tanya, you've described her album as a modern woman anthem album, haven't you?
Yes. First of all, I think Kings and Queens is like the modern woman anthem. And the lyrics are so good. And I can tell that you spent so much time on that song because it is literally our anthem.
Thank you. Well, I mean, first of all, I love you guys. And thank you for all the support at Kiss FM and on air and everything. Ryan, I've been a fan of yours since I was like 10 years old. I mean, you are. And also, what is your skincare regimen? I mean, you look like you're like 21 forever, and it's not fair.
Well, I can walk you through the entire regimen. There's quite a 5-step program. But thank you for that. And it's so cool to see. I watched your song. It's almost skyrocket, I guess would be the right term, on the charts. And so when you're hearing it on the, I don't know where you are or where you have been, but when you hear it, I mean, I hear it and I turn it up and I use it on the treadmill when you hear it.
Perfect workout music.
What do you think about? What do you feel when you hear it banging on these stations around the country and the world?
I get emotional because I had been trying at, I guess, this dream and these goals for so long with my entire family, and seeing them come to America with nothing, and then seeing them make it, and then losing it all to help me make it. And
Yeah.
now me supporting them is like, it all comes for full circle. And I get super emotional thinking about it, and when I hear my songs on the radio, because I think, oh my God, 15 years of trying and trying, and here we are.
But I think that's important to think about. This is not an overnight success. This is this is a half a lifetime of work.
People don't see the work. I mean, there's years and years and years of trying and not giving up,
And that's tough. That's tough. You've got, because I know that you, from what I understand, you knew that you had something, and it's really hard when people don't see it yet, isn't it?
Yeah, because you feel it. It's meant for you. That's the only way. And there was no plan B. There was never a plan B.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad it's happening
You know what?
for you now.
Thank you.
Every
Thank you.
single song on your album is a different type of empowering, and I think that that's so special. It just shows how strong of a woman you are, because each song really is it embodies this power in just a different sense and a different aspect of life. And whether it's relationship or work or it's just so well done. And I just think you're an amazing artist, and I just hope that you keep going.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And of course, Tanya, it's funny, we bumped into each other a few times at the nail salon and where else, with my niece. So that was really fun. I've known Tanya now, what, a year and a half, 2 years? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So thank you.
On the nail salon thing, so a friend of mine was telling me about the names of these colors at the nail salon. I mean, these
Oh, yeah,
colors
they're
are
always
pretty
weird.
The names of these colors are weird, right? Like some of the things that
So weird.
I'm like, what's your
Like
favorite?
Topeless Beach.
Yes, things like that. I'm like, this is.
They can get dirty too. I'm like, okay, wait, don't kids pick these up?
Ava's debut album, Heaven and Hell, is out now. Take care and happy holidays. Thank you so much for checking in.
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much.
Bye. And speaking of holidays, it is our Macy's Wish List Wednesday. Macy's has these packable puffer jackets from 32 degrees. Very, very cool, very attractive. And they pack up into a little pouch, sis.
Oh, that is so convenient when you're traveling. And funny you mentioned the cooler weather. It's kind of we want to stay home, I think, more this year. And I'm getting Michael this cool karaoke microphone and a home Medics massage gun, both from Macy's.
Hop over to Macy's.com/believe. Write a letter to Santa, because what happens next is what Christmas is all about. For each letter to Mr. Claus delivered online or safely in store, Macy's is going to donate $1 up to $1 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation as part of Macy's annual Believe campaign. Macy's.com/believe.